Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a brand new day, a brand new vlog. And I gotta tell you one thing, guys. I am extremely wrecked after yesterday's day. Okay, now I have to get in the car. Extremely wrecked because we got back so late and I had to edit the video and stuff like that. I just feel like a broken up person right now. So anyways, need to figure out a few things. We need to check out the stats. I need to pick up the documents for this Camry because they were ready for like the past 4 days and I just didn't go there, so I need to do that today. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. A few things here and there, and I'll show you a bit of life in Pattaya, Thailand. So make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I need some coffee to get myself up to speed right here. But first, before we do anything, and after I had a bit of breakfast, which I already didn't show you, because I'm hiding it away from you. Look at this, guys. What is going on here? Look, they have the hood over here. They got all this stuff over here. Look at this, Sawadee Cap.
О, все, готовься, будем резать.
Getting it all cut up again. Look at this, guys. Looking really good. Oh! Flipping egg, guys. Look at this. Looks so good. All right, I need to find an aircon radiator. I want to find a used one so I don't have to spend $1 billion. And I know this one place that has a bunch of spare parts that I need. So let's go get some. We're in the den of spare parts. Oh, okay. Oh, boom. Oh. No, not this. Like aircon. Like this. Yeah, aircon. No, half. What size? This. All right. For some reason, I don't know what's going on, but this shop just did not want to sell me that part. No idea why. But they gave me a place of the other shop that I need to visit. You know, there's just the owner of this place was really like. Rah, rah, rah. I was like, can I purchase it and just put it against my car and see if it fits? No. Okay. Well, it is what it is. All right, guys. I got something. Let's see if this thing fits. I'm not even sure, but hopefully it does. Look, my friend. See if this thing even fits. I'm not sure. Well, not much happened, but I have seen a lot of different comments saying that, Ivan, how comes you're not commenting anything about the drone attacks that have happened in Russia? First of all, guys, if you don't remember, I kind of stopped talking about what's going on in Russia because it really got me into this depressive state. And I'll tell you one thing, I definitely feel better not talking about it every single day. But nevertheless, a lot of you have been asking me about what do I feel about this and what can I say about this. Come on, guys. First of all, what would you be expecting yourself? You know, I'm a Russian citizen and, Russia attacked Ukraine and there's going to be retaliation back, which obviously has happened with the drone attacks that you have seen yourself. Now, a lot of people, because of that, were really worried about Evelina and what is going on with her and what is this story. I will tell you one thing. First of all, she's pretty safe right now. And, yeah, she's really safe. Nothing is happening. She's hanging around with her grandparents. Soon enough, she will be coming back into the safety of Thailand. But nevertheless, she's definitely having a good time visiting her grandparents, which is good. It's very important to be close to your family, which I really admire, you know. She had an opportunity to go. It's the opportunity you should take because, you know, your grandparents do not get younger whatsoever. Anyways, Don't worry about Evelina. Evelina is fine. I talk to her every single day. We talk on the phone, and everything is very good with her. Once again, like I said, I did turn this channel into a political one, and many people have been enjoying my political views and the updates about what's going on in Russia. So I guess because there was not much happening in this vlog, I'll give you a few updates. Vladimir Putin said that Ukraine is turning into a terrorist state because they blew up the bridge and they blew up the bombers and stuff like that. But it seems interesting that this can only go one way. So if Russia does it, it's fine. But if Ukraine does that to the military base and to a bridge, which is a strategical point for the Russian military, because for the airplanes, there's strategic bombers. For the bridge, it's a strategical pathway to move military equipment back and forth. So it is what it is. You get that during a war, right? Obviously, Ukraine wants to cut down the supply of military equipment and military personnel going over to Crimea, because from Crimea, the Russian soldiers can basically go inside to the actual battle zone. Because if you guys didn't know, Russia has annexed Crimea quite a long time ago, and now they're basically using it as a pad to throw out the soldiers all over Ukraine. Now, a lot of people are going to be asking me, wait, why are you saying Crimea and not Ukraine? Well, first of all, guys, I believe that Crimea is Ukrainian, should be Ukrainian. It was annexed, there was voting going on, just like the voting that we have for Vladimir Putin, and he has been the president for the past 20, God knows how many years. Since I was born, he was the president. Can you imagine this? So obviously, I have a negative opinion and view about him, and that is the big reason why right now I'm not in Russia. Although, you know what, if there was no war happening, I would probably be still in Russia. My life would probably be completely different, because I would have never left and we would have never knew how it all would have went, because I would probably still be working for a US company or something like that. So, you know, we should not look into the past. We should look into the future and just hope that soon enough this conflict will be over. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like we're coming anywhere closer. Now, a lot of people, when I was making the political content, were saying that the war is going to be over soon. It's all going to get sorted out very soon. No, it's not, guys. The problem is, just an explanation from a Russian guy. Look, obviously, Ukraine does not want to give back Ukrainian land to Russia, right? Because the captured land, why would you, right? Imagine if I come to your house and take one of your rooms and I say, screw you, I'm not going to give you back the room and I'm just going to live here and punch you and stuff like that. You're definitely not going to like that. At the same time, Vladimir Putin has captured some of the Ukrainian land. And obviously, guess what? He also does not want to give it to Ukraine, because if he does give it back to Ukraine, that means it will be a huge loss for him. And if it is a huge loss for Vladimir Putin, guess what happens? His support. He does still have support in Russia, through the propaganda and stuff like that. But it would definitely go down, because people will start thinking, well, why the heck did we, what was the whole point of this war, and why did my neighbor go there and get killed, or whatever, or my son or my neighbor or whatever. And they will get really angry. And when you have a big population that gets very angry, guess what happens? An uprising. And during uprising, dictators do not have a good fate, and Vladimir Putin definitely understands that, so there's no way that he's going to be backing down, because he's actually stuck in a corner right now. And also, not only that, you might be thinking that it's only Vladimir Putin that is thinking about this. You got to remember that Russia has a lot of oligarchs, and you might be wondering, how are they able to be oligarchs and keep all the money and all of that? Well, because they're kind of undercover with Putin, and guess what? If he disappears, that means those guys are gonna get in big trouble. So they're gonna be trying their best to keep him in power for as long as they can. And that is what we have been seeing for the past, how long? 26 years. So that is a little story about that, a little update that a lot of you have been asking me for so long, and I really didn't want to do it, but I did it anyways because if I didn't do it, the video would be 3 minutes long. So I decided to just chat around and you guys would understand what's happening and what's going on, and a little update on Evelina. So thank you very much for watching today's vlog. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys show me throughout my daily vlog. And I really hope that soon enough we will have peace. So, see you later, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. See you guys in tomorrow's vlog.